Hey Skinny Tasters, this is Danielle and I work with Gina to create the 7-day meal plans just for you so we can make your lives easier. This week's meal plan has a bunch of really delicious recipes. Every time I finish making these plans, I get super hungry and ready for the week. So this week, a couple of my favorites for breakfast is the savory cottage cheese bowl. I love this take on cottage cheese. Generally, when you think cottage cheese, you think cottage cheese with fruit. Or cottage cheese is diet food, but this savory cottage cheese bowl just brings it up to the next level. It's got fresh veggies, some pistachios on top, and then it's got 25 grams of protein, which is a ton of protein and a great way to start your day. It'll help keep you satisfied more than, say, a bowl of cereal or something. So those are my favorite breakfasts. And then this week we have the turkey club, which is delicious. It reminds me of going to the diner as a kid, and I loved getting turkey clubs. But if you're going to be making this ahead for work, then just make sure you make your bacon ahead of time. If you're working from home, obviously you can cook the bacon and then make the sandwich at home. My other favorite lunch of the week is the Greek chickpea salad. I love this because it has the veggies that I usually have in my fridge: tomatoes, cucumbers, red onions, and then some Kalamata olives. But the best part of this is the giant slab of feta cheese on top. I like to buy the feta cheese that comes in a block as opposed to the pre-crumbled stuff, just because it tastes a little fresher and is a little bit more authentic. I highly recommend buying that version of the feta. And then for dinner, my favorite this week is the Meatless Monday meal, which is Heather's Buddha Bowl. I love this because it's got just such interesting flavors that you wouldn't necessarily think to put together. It's got brown rice and avocado and pecans and an egg. And it just gives you kind of a different variety of flavors and textures. And it's kid friendly because when you roast those veggies, it gets sweeter. And that tends to be a little bit more appealing to kids or people who might be a little bit pickier. So those are my favorites this week. I do love the plan as is, but I do want to make a couple of changes, which I will show you how to do using Relish Plus. Right now, if you save a recipe from skinnytaste.com, it'll take you directly to Relish, and then Relish will build your database of recipes. So I've gone ahead and signed into my Relish Plus account. Here's this week's 7-day meal plan. I've gone ahead and clicked on this heart here, which will save the plan so I can access it easy next time I need to sign in. I'm going to show you how to make a couple of changes to the plan just so you get a little bit of a feel for how Relish Plus works. I'm going to scroll down and find the Greek chickpea salad. As I said, I love this salad, but so does my husband. So I'm going to adjust this serving to serve 4. Generally, this recipe does serve 4, but this week we have it in there as a half a recipe to serve 2, but I still want it to serve 4. So I'm going to go ahead and change that to serve 4 for Wednesday's lunch. And then I'm going to click done. And then I know I have a lot of stuff in my pantry. So I love the rest of this meal plan. I'm going to keep it as is, but then I'm going to go ahead and add the entire plan to my shopping list. So now I'm at my shopping list. This is where you can go through the list to see where you may have some items already in your pantry or your refrigerator. You can take them off your list. So I know for sure I have flour. I for sure have some baby carrots. I know I have baking powder, and so on. So you can scroll through this whole list and adjust it according to what you have in your house. And then when you're finished, you can click continue, and you can pick a store that you'd like to have your groceries sent to for delivery or pickup. Or if you're like me, I actually love going to the grocery store. So I'm going to go ahead and print my own list. So I would go to print view. I like it by aisle just because it's a little bit more intuitive and easier to shop from. And then I'm going to print this list here and I'm ready to go to the store. So hope you guys are having a great day. I really hope these meal plans are helpful. I know they really help me plan during the week, especially.